Brrrrmidji Polar Days kicks off this Saturday. It's a time to shake that cabin fever and get outside. Our Jenny Day gives us a sneak peek on what fun and daring activities you can take part in.
It's January and it's northern Minnesota, so it's inevitable that it's cold. But many will argue it's when there's the most options to be outdoors, and this weekend is revolved around fun in the snow.
We are celebrating wintertime fun, and that's what this is all about.
So the Chamber of Commerce invites you to forget the temperature and shake the winter blues with the 5K Polar Challenge Run or Walk.
Polar Days is a winter celebration, time for us northern Minnesotans to get out and jump in the lake and go for a nice frosty run.
It's followed by the Boy Scouts Sled Derby, Buena Vista Ski Specials, and the Park and Recreation Department's Build Your Own Snowman.
They have a lot of fun doing that because they can be creative in their own way.
The fact that the lakes freeze is another unique element to northern Minnesota, so those avid anglers can take part in the Beaver Pride Hardwater Classic ice fishing competition.
If you're not familiar with those outdoor activities, it's a great way to get involved in the community.
But perhaps the most daring event is the Polar Plunge.
I've jumped in about 4 different times. When you hit the water, maybe you got your eyes clenched real tight, but as soon as you hit the water, your eyes refuse to shut because they want to know what just hit them. It is something.
On Saturday morning, the Bemidji JCs will be cutting into this perfectly good ice that's about 1.5 feet thick right now, just so some brave souls can jump into the lake for a good cause.
This has always been going to charity. The people that are jumping in have got registration forms and pledge forms. They've had their friends and their family and their coworkers pledge them money that we will help to support the Bemidji Community Food Shelf and the Soup Kitchen.
Those organizations were chosen because there's a year-round need for food donations.
When we looked into it a little bit, this is kind of a lull period of time. The food shelves have been raided over the holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas time, and now we're into January, but that doesn't mean that the need for food goes away, and that's why we can get these lunatics to go jump in the ice to help do a good cause for the food shelf.
So there's a winter activity for every age, even if you're just a spectator.
Just to watch someone jump in the frozen lake, is quite a sight to see.
Jenny Day, Lakeland News.
There is a $35 minimum registration fee to jump in the lake. The Taste of Northern Minnesota is another Polar Days event. That takes place this Thursday, tomorrow, on a week from today, I guess I should say, at the Sanford Center, and will feature more than 25 local exhibitors.